Alright, what's up, everybody? Today we're talking about episode 128 of Dragon Ball Super. So, in this episode, Vegeta battles Jiren when he has absolutely nothing left. He's just running on fumes, fighting Jiren the past however many minutes with his Ascended Blue form. And Jiren is just not budging at all. And this episode really shows how much Vegeta is able to just freaking push his body. Has nothing left. He just constantly is just going up against Jiren. Jiren's just brushing him aside, even though I feel that Jiren could just knock him out pretty easily at this point. Because Jiren is basically 3 against 1 right now, with 3 being Vegeta, Goku, and Frieza, and Jiren being the only one left. So if he was smart, he would just freaking bash Vegeta right off the stage right from the get-go. But no, he just kind of wants to toy with him or something. So for whatever reason, he's just not doing that. But at any rate, this episode really shows Vegeta's resolve, and he just does everything he possibly can, even though he should know he can't do anything against this guy. He doesn't care. He's just gonna do it anyway. And for I think it's the third or fourth time that he has flashbacks of getting his motivation from Kaba and his family. Really great stuff. I feel like it's a little bit overdone. If they didn't do it maybe one of the earlier episodes that he did it, if he didn't do it maybe against Topo, I think this would have had a little bit more impact, at least for me. But it was really great nonetheless. Vegeta in the series has had some really good character progression and stuff like that, and I feel like they've actually given him a lot of respect, especially in this episode here. It's the same trope, same old trope of Vegeta, losing and then Goku stepping up. And I think one thing that gets a lot of people angry about this trope is A, that it's just overdone, and B, that they just treat Vegeta like he's just a piece of trash. The only purpose he has is to make Goku look good. And I feel like in this episode they didn't necessarily go that route, even though they kind of did. But I feel like they had more respect for Vegeta's character in this particular instance, especially when Vegeta gets knocked out, when he gives Goku whatever energy he has left, which probably isn't that much, because he couldn't even go Super Saiyan. He was able to do a Final Flash, which was pretty cool, even though I personally, if you've seen my previous reviews, you know that I'm kind of tired of the Final Flash about now. Maybe he could have done a Big Bang attack instead of one of those Final Flashes. But anyway, overall, I think the episode was really cool. Seeing Vegeta just constantly get up after getting beat down by Jiren was really cool. And that one part where he gets hit off and he's literally just a ragdoll falling down. He even mentions that his body feels like it's been shattered all over the place. Really great stuff. And he's falling, and his boot catches him. At first I thought Frieza caught him, but it was his boot that got caught. It was a little bit awkward, with the angle and stuff like that, but it was really really kind of funny, actually, I thought. But as he's fighting, it's just really well done. I mean, it's really cool seeing Vegeta he's so messed up, and he's got that giant bruised eye, and Jiren's just practically flicking him away, and Vegeta just keeps getting up. It's kind of like Kid Buu all over again. Everybody's astonished about it, and Goku also has nothing left, just like Vegeta, and Vegeta just keeps on getting up. And finally, after Vegeta gets knocked out, and he's thinking about his family and thinking about Kaba, and we get that shot of Bulma, her last words to the group going to the Tournament of Power, and that's actually her voice actor's last lines in the show. So a little bit of real world sadness there with that line being there, and I feel like that's might have been an homage to um, that actress. Really sad stuff, and um, within the context of the show, awesome moment. I love it when a character has a moment like that when they're reflecting on the people that are counting on them and using that for motivation. Except Vegeta's all out of power, so he just can't, he literally can't, and he finally accepts that as Jiren eliminates him. However, he gives Goku the rest of his energy, which is a really, really awesome moment, and, Goku gets powered up by it. He's able to go blue, knock a few, blows with Jiren, and then gets knocked out of blue again, because, let's face it, that energy was enough to get him up and going, but it wasn't enough to have him sustain blue or sustain a fight actually. And well, to be honest, with what's been going on, I feel like the tournament should be over by now. I guess this has been a total of 30 seconds, which I guess you could say it has been about 30 seconds. So anyway, awesome stuff. He gives Goku his energy. Goku gets up, gets knocked out of blue, and just it seems all hope is lost. Goku has nothing left. He can't stand up to Jiren. Jiren's way too strong for him. But surprisingly, sarcasm, he goes Ultra Instincts, and literally, I said Ultra Instincts. I meant Ultra Instinct. But he literally disappears and appears behind Jiren. What was that? Was that instant transmission, or was that just full on Ultra Instinct ghost mode or something like that? But that was awesome. You can expect this kind of stuff with, shonen anime, with a badass moment with your main character, getting this power up right before everything ends for him, against the antagonist. So yeah, he powers up into Ultra Instinct, the usual Ultra Instinct, and just punches him right in the gut. And you see Jiren super surprised and freaking gut punch. And man, yeah, Ultra Instinct versus Jiren round 2. Looking forward to that. I mean, it's pretty predictable, but I mean, we all knew it was kind of going to happen at some point. From the very first time Goku went Ultra Instinct, you knew it was going to happen again. So also a little bit predictable is Frieza's still in the stage. So I feel like they're going to say, oh, surprise, Frieza's still in the stage. But it's actually not that surprising, since everybody should know that he's still there. But anyway, next episode looks freaking awesome. Goku is glowing with his white hair, It's supposed to be Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, but full power Ultra Instinct, and he's supposed to have silver hair or something like that. I don't know what I think about that. I like how it looks when it's glowing in the next episode preview for 129. That looks freaking amazing. But if he just gets regular silver hair, I don't know how I would feel about that. It'd probably be fine, whatever. It's going to be badass regardless, but anyway, as per usual, thanks for watching the review. I'm out of town, so if this review sounded different, that's why. As always, thanks for watching, and take it easy.